Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh my god, I just whacked my mic. Sorry. I just don't know. Am I even showing my screen or anything? How do I... Is this a pop-out? Can I do this as a pop-out? I don't know. Hey, you can stop doing that. There we go. Alright, well... Here's what we're gonna do. I don't really have a plan for Warframe today, if I'm being honest. We could start off by doing the sortie. Oh, that was fast. Nice. Excuse you. How fun Jade is. You just fly around and shoot. That's all you do on Jade. It's great. My god. It's nice to see that I can red crit now. A little more consistently. I wonder how many more I'll be hitting when I get a fully maxed out arcane hotshot. That'd be fun. That'd be nice. It'd be very nice. Very nice. I don't know, they seem to still be attacking us. I don't know if they're so much on the run, just as they're still trying to fight us over this, but you know. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Should have noticed. What the fuck is this? Okay. I didn't even know those were a thing. Hopefully they're not used in any crafting recipes, because so I had a long road ahead of me to get more. Probably. No, in this game, dude. This is mobile defense. Why don't you have a secondary on your fucking class setup, bruh? You should. What are you doing? Let me... After this, I'm gonna go set up my YouTube thumbnail. Whoa. I do like the fact that this sortie is a lot... It's a fast one. I hate the ones that are like survival defense and then like disruption. Or they take like 30 minutes to do. Like the ones that take like 20. 15, 10-ish minutes, somewhere around there to complete. Because it's not bad. I mean, you have the possibility of at a legendary core. I think the possibility for that is always nice. It's just really, like, I'd rather not, dude. Come on, pal. Look at our fucking weapon buff going. I don't know why I don't have that active. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. That hurts so fucking much. Oh my god. I had, like, you know that little, like, tingly sensation your nose does when you're about to sneeze? I got that, but it just kept building and building and building. It never led to a sneeze. It just, like, progressively got worse for no reason. Oh, I'm excited. I got top loaders for my Pokemon cards, finally. So I got a top loader binder too. The binder's supposed to be here Friday, through Prime. So we'll see if it gets here sooner. We'll see if it gets here on Friday. I really don't know, but I'm super duper excited because, I mean, I've never had a top loader binder, and all my cards seem to be in pretty much perfect condition. You send them into PSA, I would either get a 9, 8, 9, or 10. So one of them I know for sure would probably get about a 6. From what I've seen, I know one of them would probably get about a 7. But other than that, the rest of them, and it's only like 1 and 2 would be 6 and 7. Haha. 6, 7! Ah! Dude, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways. I'm just proud of myself for being able to keep the cards in such good condition in such a terrible binder. I ended up giving my old binder to my little brother. But my I got like 800 sleeves and top loaders, not each, but like collectively. So 400 of each, right around there. And what I didn't use for my cards is gonna go to my wife. And and I got her a top loader binder too. So we had the same top loader binder, and we're gonna be using the same sleeves and top loaders as well. Because she collects Pokemon cards too, which is nice. And she might be down here for Monster Jam, which is happening, not next month, but in March. So it'd be an early birthday gift for her. We're gonna go watch the Monster Trucks live. What the fuck? Oh, this isn't the final sortie mission. I was like, what did I get? But yeah, I mean, she's excited though. I'm excited for her to be down here. I love that I love them so much. So We're gonna see. They left their shoes here too. Just what I wanted. No, seriously though, they couldn't bring them. Their backpack was too full when they were packing up to go back home. So, um, they take the train here. They take the train here, so they couldn't fit the shoes in any of their bags. So I was just like, leave them here. You're gonna be living here in like 6 months anyways. I'll just keep them safe. And she was like, fair enough. And she forgot her Christmas present, which, to be fair, I don't think she could fit into the backpack without it breaking. It was her favorite band is Sleep Token. And her favorite album from Sleep Token is Take Me to Eden. Take Me Back to Eden. I think that's the name of it. I'm like 99% sure. I'm really bad at remembering album names. But she, like I said, she's a big fan of it, and so I was like, fuck it, dude, you know, this would be the perfect gift for you. I don't know if you've ever had a vinyl record or not, but, you know. Oh my god, dude. Where's my 4? Just use my 4. Man, what the fuck is up with this? Why does this feel so wonky to navigate? Also, is this Corpus? I feel like these are like Corpus infestations. Which is interesting, because you only usually see them on Grenier, I believe. Like I said, 15 minutes of Warframe, and then we're done with the sortie. The easy sortie today. Is that a Void Angel Zaku? I forget. That would be cool if it is a Void Angel Zaku fashion. Why am I just like actively losing shield? What in the fuck is going on? Another die, another sculpture. Taking down the slants. The imposters among us. Fuck, man. I've only gotten a legendary core once from this. Granted, I've only done like 10 of these, maybe 20. You know, people always say, talk about 6-7 this, 6-7 that, dude. What about 10-20? It's 10-20. That's probably one of the worst jokes I've ever fucking told in my life. And I'm gonna be very critical of myself from now on in what I say. Dual Toxica Sati Ada. What is there to do? Let me look through the helmet, see if there's anything with like heat ability synergy. Radius? What's my ability range? That wouldn't really be worth it. in my opinion. Give me 1 second. Blast enemies with the wave. Is that... That's not void damage. What is that? I'm forgetting what kind of damage that is. Energized munitions? Oh, yeah. See, it'd be cool if Expedite Suffering worked with heat, too. That's not a bad one. Send out a short-lived void spark that is drawn to the nearest medallion, sculpture, rare crate, unscanned curia, or unscanned fragment. Yeah, no. Blaze. I don't know if Firewalker would work. I have Neza. I can go test this right now. But this would be really interesting on Jade. Also, my Jade was meant to kind of remind you of a race car. I don't know if I did a good job, but I feel like I did. Kind of like a race, like F1 type, sleek, looks fast, looks speedy. The problem is, I just don't know if there's, like, what I want with Jade specifically is a mobility option for her to move faster through the air. Which is why infested mobility is infused in B. Hi, buddy.
I'm eating a pickle because I love pickles.
Do you like pickles because you like them, or do you like them because Vinny likes them?
Does Vinny like pickles?
Vinny loves pickles. I love pickles too.
Yeah, I love pickles too.
You're so funny. Hey, leave my door open. Thank you. I love you. There's a chance for enemies killed by million. No. I like how I just skip over that one because I know it has nothing to do with heat damage. This would be really good on, like, a frame with a group up ability. Or a frame that just has, like, absurd fucking, like, just absurd amounts of, damage. Like, this would be good on Sevagoth. I could see this being really, really good on Sevagoth. If you want to, but, like, also, like, at the same time, maybe not. It just depends upon how you want to build the nuke. I feel like for the nuke, this would be pretty good to go over, like, his 4 or something. Parasitic armor. Why is Hildren shown for this? Hildren doesn't have that. Oh, those are my cards. Do not put my feet on top of those. I was like, why is it so slippery right there? Automatically attempt. Oh yeah, my favorite. Yeah, like, nothing looks good with heat. Gives an ally extra damage. Yeah, shock. Yeah, see. Shuriken. Sickening pulse. See, this wouldn't be very good on Jade either. This is really fucking good on Kome, by the way. I don't know if you know that. People will tell you to subsume over Kome's, or Helminth over Kome's 2, or Helminth over her 3, or Helminth over her 4. Do not do what they're fucking telling you. Those people do not know how to play Kome. As someone who's played her since her release and is my main Warframe, always, always, always subsume over her 1. And the reason why you subsume over her 1 is because her 4 is a better version of her 1. Her 1 is not needed. And it's like, okay, well, what about this for Sickening Pulse? You know, her 1 would be good paired with Sickening Pulse. Yes, but also at the same time, with Kome, you really want to push for range and duration with Kome. Strength does not matter at all. And the problem her 1 faces is that she can only have like 10 or 30 strings on the field at once. I forget. It's one of those 2 numbers. But if you have like a shit ton of range, you'll see some strings pop up and then immediately fade out, and then you'll see that trail up until like the border of your range, where there will only be like 10 to 30 strings, and they'll keep trying to fade in, and they'll keep popping out of existence up until it extends like to the very end of your range. And that's the problem with her 1. Her 4 doesn't do that. Her 4 is a lot more reliable. So always subsume. Also, her 2 is incredible for endurance runs. You're not going to get a lot of value out of her 2 for short missions, and that's fine, but her 2 makes her practically unkillable for like level cap runs. And then I could always feel when her 3 is not active. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. I can always feel when her 3 is not active. Like, I'll start taking a little more damage, and I look down, sure enough, the 3's gone. So, always subsume over Kome's 1. Terrify. Sorry. That was really scary. I was terrified. What the fuck? What Warframe is this? This is not Rhino. It's Titania. Or Titania. Whatever one. I don't know. What are the invigorations this week? What is up? Is it Baruch a melee frame? What is up with that? What the fuck? Yeah, I want critical, or I want more damage on my secondary. Well, fucking maining Baruch. Let me go to the dorm zone real quick. I need to check out some of the stuff there, see if it's even worth, like, farming Duviri for. I hate Duviri with a passion. It's just so boring to me. I don't know what it is, but to me it's just, you know, like I said, really boring. Oh, I could read that. Oh, nice. I only need 510, so. Not bad, but I'm gonna take a minute. Culervo's Archive. I don't know. I have 3. It's not hard to get Culervo, so I could always... I have Culervo, granted, but I'm talking more about his weapons. Pathos Clamp. Is this like... Oh, this is just the blueprint. Okay. I mean... I could do an Aura Worm run and get this. I mean... The problem is... Most people are really bad at Duviri, myself included, so the runs take like an hour, and to me, that's just not worth it. Browse wares, that's not what I wanted to do. Exchange Scuttler Husks. Oh, Araxia! Oh, that's right! Wow, I forgot about this. I really forgot about this. How is this weapon looking? It's a hybrid. But its attack speed is horrid. Okay. And then Enigma Archives? Yeah, this. God, I hated getting Enigma Gearum. I learned the puzzles by myself, and that was probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had playing this game. And I love this game. But holy shit were those puzzles confusing. You look like Rainier Tech. You also look like Igor from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Or is it Igor? We're gonna head to the Zaraman, my least favorite place to be. I seriously, I think of all the places. I talk trash about a lot of the places in this game. I just genuinely dislike the Zaraman. Like, the walls right. Oh, well, I could actually probably buy it. No, I cannot buy a ton. That's 10. I do want to get in the Orbiter fashion. The issue is that, like, it is so inconsistent that it just makes it unfun. Like, if we could, like, mechanically strip away the... Oh, you know what? I could probably switch my operations to Halvania if I'm being... What the fuck is this? I could probably go to, like, the Halvania back rooms and make them look good. I'm sure people have done that. I'm kind of curious to see now. But you gotta give me 1 second. Dude, can my nose stop fucking doing that? My god. I have YouTube playing in the background. You guys can't hear it because I listen to a lot of music while I play on stream. I'm not trying to get DCM8, whatever the fuck it's called. Backrooms Fashion Warframe. Okay, well, I clicked. Can you fucking go to it? My god, I've clicked on it 4 fucking times and it just doesn't. Yeah, see, people have made some great shit out of their backrooms. Like, this is impressive. This is really fucking cool. Like, this looks tried and proper. Like, if I was gonna have any kind of thing, this is how I would want it to be. I'd want it to be like an actual living space. I could definitely work towards something like this. This wouldn't be too hard, especially considering the fact that, like, it looks a lot simpler to do than if it was just, like, because the problem with the Orbiter is, I mean, like, look at the... How long is this video? 30, Jesus, 30 minutes, okay. I mean, the Orbiter is so tight, and, like this right here, that's not normal. That doesn't go over that, right? Like, I just placed that there. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be, you know, right? But the problem is, it's how funky and fiddly it is. Like, I could go into the designer mode, and I could pick that up, and I wouldn't be able to place it back down. Like, it is so poorly designed. I actually believe DE needs to take a look at the Orbiter and all the problems that come with fashioning it. And not because, like, oh, it's, like, fashion for it is ugly. But because of the fact that, like, it is annoyingly difficult to do. And it's so inconsistent, it just makes it unfun. Like, I had walls right here at a certain point, and they were lined up fairly well. And then I went into the designer mode again, and I couldn't place anything down again. So I was like, are we dead as? And so I got rid of some of the walls, and lo and behold, I could replace them again. And then I made it to here, and I was like, let me test something. So I exited, tried to place one right here, removed all the walls again, and because it wouldn't let me, and then I placed back all the walls again, and then it would let me. Like, it's just so unfun. It's so unfun. And I know you probably have to do it in a specific order, but that's what makes it unfun, is that it's so fidgety. And if you make one mistake, you have to get rid of, like, an hour of fucking progress, you know? Oh yeah, my favorite. Void Floods fucking suck. I hate I don't think I can understate how much I hate them. I absolutely despise the Zarman as a place. Fuck yeah, I'll do this. What the fuck? How do you even get Daggeth? Maybe that could be today's grind. I don't know how to get Daggeth. Hello, let me fucking through. I like the new lighting changes to the Grenier tile sets. It just makes it a bit funky to see sometimes. Which is really my only issue, if I'm being honest. But, you know. I need to learn how to use Thermal Sunder properly on Gauss, by the way, because, like, with Thermal Sunder, it's just like, dude, I can only ever get one of the two procs going. I can't get both of them at the same time. And I guarantee you I'm just stupid, and it's literally just hold or tap. It's one of those ones, but I'm just so dumb that I probably haven't even realized it yet. And I've read his abilities like a dozen times. I just, like, for the life of me, probably can't remember, so... Come on. I gotta get better about, like, my streaming commentary, too. I've noticed that. I say, come on. Yeah, okay. Like, sure, yeah. Stuff like that a lot. I think it's just because I'm more narrating my thoughts, like, which a lot of my thoughts when I'm, like, especially with Minecraft, to keep the commentary at least flowing a little bit, I tend to do that just to kind of, like I said, keep the commentary floating. But it comes off as just trying to pass off some sense of, like, at least I'm talking, when that's not the case. I just, like, I feel like with streaming, you gotta kind of narrate every thought you have. And maybe that's the wrong approach to it, but you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is with me. And I find it really funny, because like I said, it's just, like, there'll be no commentary for a minute, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to, I am streaming. I have to commentate, and so... God, I would fuck the shit out of that hole in her face. Anyways, um... it's so funny to me that I'm just like that, and I don't know why. Like, I probably do. It's just, like, a weird psychological thing with me, where I'm like, keep it going at any cost necessary, you know? Which ultimately results in repetitive commentary, which is not what people want. They want funny, original, good commentary. You know what I mean? And so, I feel like it kind of bottlenecks me in the sense of, like, I'm talking, but people who might want to rewatch the VODs are definitely going to skip past and then get in the middle of this long talk that started like 5 minutes ago, and they have to go back and kind of scan through to when I stop saying, and yeah, and okay, let's see, and stuff. And so I just, like, I try my best to at least commentate over, because I'm not the best at it. as you can clearly tell. I think we should do... I mean, these reset in half an hour. We could honestly wait. I don't really need the steel essence. I'm not like... I mean, I sell ribbons, but I got one worth like 1k, so I'll be set for a while once I sell that, but... Did I even choose my circuit rewards this week? I did. Rifle ribbon, melee ribbon. We could probably go to 5 if... What is the cycle this right now? Zaku, Citrine, Nidus, Zephyr, Ember, Rubicos, Siberius, Grimoire, Jesus Christ. I don't have any builds for any of those. I'm not doing that. Also, just mainly because I don't particularly enjoy any of those weapons or those Warframes. So, I think for now... Is there any relic openings in the Void happening? Ares, Kuva Fortress, Zarman. No. But I could probably... I've been thinking... I mean, I feel like for me, the best way to take care of nodes that I don't have done is to do relic openings for them. I mean, I have over 1,000 relics, and there's not 1,000 missions in the game. You know. We could also try... Let me zoom out real quick. I could also try doing Jupiter. Which, that would be fun. The problem is, I'm not confident on, like, assassinations or like mobile defenses. I know I can do mobile defenses just fine. Problem is my confidence in them is not fine. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll probably just end up doing an excavation. I believe these are infinite ones, right? I'm not tripping about that, right? These are infinite freaking mission types. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so, I mean, I hope I'm not tripping. These should be infinite mission types. Did I get this going? I think I did. I don't know. I stopped paying attention, like, quite a long time ago. Well, I mean... Sure. Okay, we can work with this. That is one of the funniest things I've seen on this game, dude. That is great. That was so funny. I'm not tripping, right? He went straight through the, He went straight up through the wall, right? I'm not crazy about that. That is one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen in this game. Also, just the way he flew up. I thought Nautilus grabbed a hold of him at first, I'm not gonna lie. And then turns out he didn't. So... Oh, I might be using... No, okay, I'm using my viral heat build. Good. I was really hoping I wasn't using my build meant for the Sanctum Anatomica on a Deimos. Let me grab this. Wow, airborne. Oh, okay. Checks out. So, I can show you guys my Kome build after this, if you guys would be interested in that. Kome is my main, so I've put a lot of thought and time into the synergies around your kit. Not so much the weapon synergies, but just more or less the general, like, synergies with Archon Shards, mods, arcanes, and that kind of stuff. So, she's also a nuke frame. You can see I mean, I know there's people blasting over here, but I did a good amount of damage to them, too, to be fair. Which, people don't know. You could actually I mean, it takes time to grind up to it, granted. But you could quite easily turn Kome into a nuke frame. All it takes is level 14 on the helmet, and then you just put Sickening Pulse on her, which is what's over my 1 right now. So. No. Help. Am I actually stuck? Okay, no, I'm not. Good. These excavators do not have a lot of health. Oh my god. I should probably be focusing on the whole airborne kills if we're gonna be... See? Nuke frame. Like I said. Pretty interesting build. I've taken this build to level cap before. Which people claim level cap is hard. I mean, Yeah, I can see it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't struggle because by the time I hit level cap, I have like 50 buffs from my decrees and shit. But it's just never been difficult for me personally on Kome. In the beginning, I tend to struggle because I have to fly around a lot. And I'm not one of those players who's able to just like kind of stay grounded and like move around and not get shot at for whatever reason. I don't know how people do that. I watch videos about it, like where people are just casually playing the game on Steel Path, going like that, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? 'Cause that's just not me. And so I have to constantly, like, my gameplay is a lot quicker, a lot more jumping around, a lot more flying through the air and stuff, which, you know, affected by toxin. I mean, yeah, okay, I have health regen. That's literally not gonna affect me at all. Okay, good. I mean, this Kome build, really, I modded her to really just do it all, if I'm being honest with you. Like, she's a health tank and a nuke. She's kind of a weapons platform. You can kind of... Which actually brings up an interesting idea. I want to turn Kome into a weapons platform. Because I think that would be a really interesting build for a Kome that would and can work. Because she's a primer as a Warframe. And a lot of the things you can do with the Archon shards really play into her being a weapons platform, which is super duper nice. The problem is it'll take some orange and some like it'll take some orange shards and some purple ones, which I don't have a lot of oranges and I only have like 3 purples. So, you know, but still. But we'll figure it out eventually. And it's a build that I've been wanting to do for like, you know, a long time, and I started making progress towards it. The problem was I was just like so unconfident in it. But knowing what I know now about like better building skills, because I mean I get better all the time with building in general, so knowing what I know now, I feel like I could easily take it on a lot easier without having to be like, man, is this gonna work? I feel like I would just know now, which is good. It's always good to have that kind of confidence in you. Valkyr. I have never seen these before in my life. The Vinka. I need the grips for the Vinka. That's what I need. The Vinka always looks so cool to me. I'll probably get like, ooh, fashion frame idea. I could do Wolverine for Garuda. I feel like Wolverine would be really good. But whose weapon is the Vinka? That's not what I wanted to do. Look at... I like how my health is just... That red pulsing around my screen is getting kind of annoying, but, you know. Whoa. God damn. Alright. Hopefully this procs electricity on someone. No, that just did heat and, like, fuck all. That dude's not dying. Please just give me an electricity proc. I really want to get rid of this. Oh, no. Is there a hill jump? There is. All I had to see was a fucking missile barrage come down on the enemies and then be like, oh, yep, Hildren, hi. I love Hildren. She said she was actually my first ever Warframe, aside from, you know, the starting Warframe you get. She was my first ever one. She holds a special place in my heart, too, because, I mean, at the time, I did not know how to play Hildren, so I just constantly had my 2 up, had my 3 up, and I would never use my 4, whereas now I'm like, always use the 4, disregard the 3, have your 2 on all the time, fuck her 1. Hildren's abilities are just kind of really weird in my opinion, though. Like, she has 2 super duper good abilities, and then I like, in my personal opinion, her 3 and her 1 are not good at all. I'm tempted to subsume over her 1 for like a survivability thing, but I don't know if I wouldn't. I mean, I would assume so. Still, I would assume it's like not gonna impact you in any way, if I'm being honest. But I would like to subsume over her 1 because her 3 is at least somewhat useful to have. Her 1, for me, serves literally no purpose. So, you know, if you're able to keep the Balefire in her 4, then why keep it in its normal? Did I not get enough? Excavations, man. Help. No, not your fault. Reactant just didn't drop fast enough. Like, I mean, it happens. You know, it's fine. I'm not tripping about it. Nullifier bubble. I'm sorry, did that just go through the wall? That is absurd if that just went through the wall. Oh my god. You know, I have a consistent 2 viewers right now. I like the idea, even though that she's at work. I just like the idea that my wife is one of those, and I'm just like, they love me. I get so giddy when my wife's around, dude. Like, especially in person. Like, I could just, like, look at her, and I could just have the, like, biggest, dumbest smile on my face ever, because I'm just so in love with them. I love them so much. I'm such a dork when it comes to them. Like, you give me the chance to yap about them, I could just go on and on about them, dude. And it's like, God, I'm so in love with them. And, I mean, granted, to be fair, she's the same way. So, I mean, at least it's mutual, you know? But, I mean, there's no love like that, man. I'm so happy that me and them are together, because, like, it's just, it's like, it's still unbelievable to me that I'm with them, of all people, because they're so, I think, you know, I'm not really a believer in leagues, but, you know, you kind of only really see, like, oh, only 2 ugly people, like, 2 ugly people together, 2 attractive people together, or whatever, you know, 2 good-looking people together, or whatever, but, like, I don't think I'm all that good-looking. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't mind showing myself, in like with like really bad photos of myself, but I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think I'm the most attractive, you know. But so for me to be able to like have a partner as beautiful and like smart and as funny as her is like, it just blows my mind, dude. Like that's like a foreign concept to me, you know. Oh, well, thanks, children. What the fuck? An artifact has been... I don't care if an artifact has been located. I wonder how big... No, we're just going back to the old same spots now. Which, I mean, fine. I have to be in close quarters. Honestly, I kind of want to make Kome just, like, a general weapons platform. I don't want to make her, like, help. Like, a weapons platform for one specific weapon. I feel like a generalized weapons platform would fit her a lot better. Because, like I said earlier, she's basically a primer as a Warframe. So that's already good, in my opinion. Like, decent enough for... you know, that kind of stuff. But what about the purple Archon shards with the electricity and the critical chance, and then the topaz Archon shards with more critical chance on heat and shit, and then arcane hotshot? You know what I mean? Like, turn her into a weapons platform is not difficult, especially given the amount of arcanes we have now and stuff. It would be extremely easy to. It's just, and like arcanes and like Archon shards and mods and stuff, it's just, it's gonna be finicky, is what I'm saying. You know, it's gonna be really finicky. And so I'm kind of like, you know, like a little worried that it's not gonna work out the way I want it to, which would suck for me, because then that would be like, I mean, I put all this into this for nothing, you know? And so, okay, I get it. Yes, okay. Sorry, I had to type that in the chat to see. Small little conversation with myself break. I had to type that in chat to see if I could see the live chat replay on Streamlabs, and I can. Good. Because last time I streamed, I couldn't, so. Ooh, Riven Sliver. Also, where the fuck are the... How quickly do enemies level scale here? That is a question I want answered, because if they scale fast, then I might just do these for level cap runs. Because, I mean, they're easy enough, but I think the problem I have is that I don't like defense missions like this, where you kind of have to defend something. They just bother me. I'd rather just not really have to focus on an objective, and I'd rather just do my own thing, you know? So, I mean, we will see. I'm willing to stay in this mission for fucking hours if need be, you know? But the stream's only going to go for about another hour. I'm trying my best to stream every day for at least an hour and a half. And I would stream longer. The problem is I've been waking up at like 4 in the morning or like 4 or 6 a.m. and like only getting 4 hours of sleep. And then like I just can't fall back asleep. And then like earlier today when the sleeves got here, I woke up at 6:30. I started working, putting all my cards in sleeves, and then I got done at around 11 a.m., which, yeah, I know, around 5-ish hours, 4 or 5-ish hours of just doing that, you know? And so, after that, I was like, I mean, there's nothing left to do. I'm gonna go try sleeping again. And then I slept till 2. And then I had to wake up because my day job, literally, and I'm not proud of it, but I mean, it makes me money, so I'm not gonna complain about it right now. My day job right now is literally just watching and taking care of my little brother, because I get paid to watch him through IHSS, which is like in-home social services, because he has autism, so he needs a caretaker. But he does good on his own, and we have cameras throughout the house. So always on my phone or on like my computer or something, I have the cameras open to like watch him actively as I sit here and play. But it makes me feel lazy at the same time. Like, I want a sense of, like, I'm doing something in my life, you know, at the same time, which is kind of like the weird caveat of it, where it's like, yeah, I'm making money, but I'm not making money by, like, doing anything. Like, I want to feel like I earned my money. Right now, it's just sit at home, take care of your brother, and, I mean, try to find some amount of accomplishment in that. But once Vinny moves in here, I'm going to move forward with my life and what I actually want to do. Which, granted, what I want to do is be a YouTuber. And I got 6 months to try streaming. You know, I think everyone wants to be a YouTuber. It's just a fun job. You know, and I want to say, like, oh, I think my content's super unique. But I'm learning and getting better. The problem is, I don't like editing. So, what I'll probably end up doing is, I'll probably, you know, if it ever ends up working out, I'll probably stream till I'm big enough. And then I'll record videos on the side, and then, or maybe not record videos on the side, but have people take the VODs of me, like, playing games with my friends or something like that, and then, like, I can, you know, have an editor edit it down, and then edit it in the way how I would edit it. Because I have a style to when I edit. Sonoros, oh wow, I could finally craft this. It's been like 2-3 years. Oh my god. But, you know, I could have someone finally edit it down the way I would edit my videos and stuff. And so it would be a lot, like, easier on me, where I can just really focus on streaming and not have to worry about, like, editing and that kind of stuff. Because it, you know, it's one of those, like I said, it's just kind of one of those things where, like, don't get me wrong. To an extent, I like editing. Let me preface that. I make edits, like small 15 seconds edits on the side whenever I get bored. The problem I have though is that I just like, I'm like, you know, I'm kind of like, with longer projects, it's a lot of precise cuts, a lot of precise things, which is what I don't like. My editing style when I make like those edits with like the music and stuff is very experimental. They're hazy, they're glitchy, they have a lot of rock music and stuff, and they're more like low key and like chill or like super amped up or something like that, or like super fast paced with that kind of style. So it's super duper experimental edits, but people seem to like them. At least like I post them, and I mean they get likes. So I mean, you know, I mean whatever works, I guess. But you know what I mean, like, but with I think the problem I have with editing YouTube videos is I'm restricted because I've kind of had a style, and it's like, I don't say my style because a lot of other YouTubers like to edit like this, but because it's a style to, you know, that's, I don't want to say recognize, how do I say it? You know, it's a style that I do that, you know, if like people would look at my video and go, oh, this is like either him or like one of these people or whatever, I'm kind of restricted to that because one of the things that makes a YouTuber so good is their editing style, or like the interactions that they have with the editor. That's what makes a YouTuber. And considering the fact that I'm the editor, I can't really get that like thing where Markiplier does, where he's like, Lixian, like shoot the knowledge into my brain through time and stuff. Like I can't really do that with myself, you know. So I'm left up to my own kind of style. And because I have my own style, I'm really restricted in how I can edit it. Whereas with, like, an edit that has, like, music over it and shit, I'm not restricted in it. And I can kind of just do whatever I want. Where the fuck is the Acolyte? We're probably gonna have to go over to D. I didn't even realize that D was available. I was just, like, still under, I don't know why. I'm so bad at like following the objective in these games. Give me my fucking, there we go. We will yet find a way. Okay, well, I mean, get to it, buddy. You've failed. You've only killed me like once. And that was, I mean, if that was angst, then yeah, I mean, he has, but I mean, that was your brother who did it. It wasn't even you, so you mean nothing to me as far as I'm aware, pal. During wall latch? Dude, I hate the wall latch ones. Fuck that. Why did we activate E? Was that an... Oh, because E's right there. Okay, I mean, that's fine then. What about D? And where are all the spawns? Genuinely, where are all the spawns? I don't know, the spawns in this game recently have just been feeling really funky. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with this game lately, but the spawns have felt super duper weird. And like, they're just not spawning as much. I don't know if they nerf spawn rates in Steel Path or whatever, but it sure as hell feels like that, because they have been, like I said, super duper fun. Oh, is this where they all are? Okay, there we go. Maybe that's where they all were. Oh, I just historically ripped ass twice. 3 times. I could make it 4. Just did. People are like, I love it when people are like, oh my god, you farted? Motherfucker. Yes! It's a natural body function. Dude, like, you want me to, like, you want me to go over there and be like, oh my god, did you vomit? That's so gross. I can't believe, like, after you fucking, like, had some disgusting, like, seafood or, you know what I mean? Like, you'd feel awful, dude. You know what I could really go for right now, dude? I could really go for some peanut butter chocolate, like Reese's. Which isn't even real peanut butter, but still. I love Reese's. I could also really go for a lemonade. I've been drinking a lot of water lately, so I'm like, did they choose no relics? Am I crazy? We dipping? It's all good if we are. I'm fine if we dip. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, well, I mean, we got, hello? Where the fuck? I'm so confused. Was he not in the thing with us? Lith P7 Lavos. Oh, that's L. Whoops. Well, I can make the Sonaros Prime now, so cool, I guess. So, we will get to crafting that then. Cernos. It's the Cernos. I always forget that. It's not the Sonaros. It's the Cernos. My bad. I like Sonaros a lot better. I don't know. Can I craft the Cernos right now? Yeah, actually. I have 0 weapon slots, so. Mutilus Cernos. Probiscus. Ew. That is such a disgusting, like, word, by the way. I hate the word probiscus. Sorry, Lucas, my brother was, like, talking to me. I'm fine with showing him on stream, but I don't know, there's just some instances where I'm like, I don't know if I really want to. Also, this is my Kome build, by the way. I just want to put it out here. So, she's a health tanking... She's meant to health tank and nuke with good range and decent duration. So, she covers a lot of ground. So, you'll see a lot of the... Ortis! Move! Thank you. Fuck. So, a lot of her Archon shards are meant to kind of play into the health tanking aspect. Gain 2 health per enemy killed with blast damage max 450. Plus 225 armor, which plays into Arcane Battery, which is what we use for our energy sustain. For our max energy. Gain plus 3 health each time enemies are affected by a toxin status effect. 7.5 health regenerated a second. More casting speed just because Kome does really slow castings in general. The subsume ability is Sickening Pulse placed over her 1. People will tell you to subsume over her 2 or her 3. Do not listen to those people. I've played Kome since her release. Kome is an endurance frame. You get rid of this, you're losing your endurance. You get rid of this. Granted, while it's not the best, you are losing your survivability tool. So, and her 1 is a worse version of her 4. Her 4 does everything her 1 does, but far, 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 far better, okay? So then, you place Sickening Pulse over her 1, you pop her 4, and then you pop her 1, and then you just get a nuke, because of her 4, obviously, applying a bunch of status effects. So then we come over here, it's an interesting build, I will say. You kind of look at this and go, what in the hell am I looking at, right? And I'm not going to deny that. I wanted something that was well-balanced, good survivability, good amount of energy. Everything here is meant to be balanced, but you can see our energy, or our armor is skewed, which allows for this much energy. Which, you know, it's a good amount of energy, I would say. So, I tend to run Equilibrium with Synth Deconstruct on pretty much every single one of my builds. Just because, like, I mean, it's a good synergy, you know? Arcane Blessing, which plays into the health tanking again. Arcane Battery, which plays into this and feeds this. Obviously, Umbral Fiber. Augur Secrets, just for a little bit more ability strength. Honestly, you don't even have to do Umbral Fiber if you wanted to, because ability strength is not all too important on Kome, you only really feel it on her 3. You could do overextended. Overextended's a good one too. Prime Vigor, Carnus Carapace, Umbral Fiber, Archon Stretch, you know, Archon Continuity, Adaptation for damage resistance, and stuff. Like, this is an endurance health tanking, like, nuke frame, pretty much. Like I said, I've taken this build to level cap before. People can look at this and kind of laugh at it and make fun of it, but I know what it's capable of. People, like, will take a look at a build and just kind of laugh at it without really knowing what it does, but it's like, you know, if you've tested it, you would know it's better than it looks, dude. Like, get real. You can obviously do, like, a full Archon setup, too, but, I mean, it's not really needed for Kome. Like, especially Archon Intensify, like, not really needed on her, so you could probably switch it out for something like, I don't know, Prime Continuity, or never mind, I guess. I'm kind of dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of, like, Omakuji's Fortune, like, that wouldn't fit anywhere, you know, but I mean, it's really up to you where you want to go. That would fit right there, because I'm an idiot. But, you know, you could go, once again, we'll go Umbral Fiber, just to kind of get that energy up again. Or you could do different arcanes, too. Overextended. Where's overextended? Yeah, so if you want more range, overextended, there you go. Which, like, I mean, for Kome, you don't, like I said, you don't really need ability strength, so you could realistically, this would probably be a better build. Right here, the only problem is the aura slot, which is growing power. If you really want to fuck yourself over, you could do power donation. You could just do power donation like that. Which, I mean, like I said, ability strength on Kome is not that important, okay? I wonder, hold on, let's see. Arcane Kamisado, Arcane Crepuscular. 100% ability strength apply to max shields. That's cool. I didn't even know I had that. Oh, the headshot. Plus 300 Dibdo. Phantasma. Max health. I'm actually gonna start working on this build real quick. I don't even know what, like, most of my arcanes do. To kind of make up for some of that loss, we could do Impetus. Aegis? No. I mean, if you want to do shield tanking, yeah. On Kome, yeah. But, I mean, her decrees are really fucking strong, so you don't really need it. Arcane Battery, Universal Fallout. I don't have enough to upgrade it, but you could also just do, like, Universal Fallout for more energy sustain, too. I mean, at this point, it's really up to you. To make some of that ability strength back, you could probably do something like that, which is fine. And even then, Omikuji's Fortune, people say it's a good augment, and I see it. I see it to an extent. But in my personal opinion, it is not really needed. This is just kind of like a nice quality of life thing. And I think this should have been how it worked from the beginning anyways. Just, like, in general. So, let me see if I can find a better mod to replace it with. Definitely do narrow-minded, but then that gets rid of range by a good amount, too. Because, look, if we go here, minus 60, we're not getting anything then. We're only getting 30 on overextended, so it's like, what's the point, you know? Like, I mean, none of this is really, like, particularly amazing. Yeah, see, like, so you could just keep Omakuji's Fortune there. Or we could do, boop, bring this down, and then slap back on Equilibrium. Boom. There we go. I got the coughs. Boom. There you go. Another Kome build, just off the top of my head. So, Archon Intensify, like I said, doesn't really need to be on Kome. She's not an ability strength dependent frame. Her strength comes from crowd control and status priming and survivability. So, even though the game classifies her as a DPS frame, I mean, yeah, she can be if she's modded correctly, but, you know. This would be, like, another build I would be comfy on. Like, something like this would be another comfy build for me. This is also just, like, a nice build. This was trying to be the weapons platform for a bit, and then I changed it just to see. I was testing ability strength stuff with Kome just to see. And... like I said, ability strength on Kome, not needed. Not needed. So, it made, like... It killed them, like 0.1 seconds faster, if that. It's really not needed. Because the damage isn't coming from the abilities, it's coming from the status effects you put on the... it's coming from the status effects you put on the enemies. And the amount of status effects you put on the enemies is determined by the dice rolls. And the dice rolls aren't determined by your ability strength, it's just determined by straight up RNG, so... You know. Which kind of begs the question. I mean, this would probably be a better build in general anyways. Yeah, this would probably be a... What the fuck? Why do I have more shields here? This, like I said, this would probably just be a better build in general, though. But this is the build I run with. Just for health tanking and stuff, so... And I'm comfy on it. I know what I'm doing. What was I gonna do? Okay, so I think I'm done with all the chats and conversations of Marie. I don't know why the others blocked me, but probably because I said something wrong. Is there... Dude, I'm gonna do a bad thing, probably. Let me look up how to get Daggeth real quick. I don't need to open a new tab. What the fuck am I doing? How to get Daggeth Warframe. I desperately need to know. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. What have they done to the spawn room? This is gorgeous. This is cool. It's very cult-like. Granted, it is called Cult of Flats, and it is that, yeah, like the Twitch streamer Flats, yeah, it's his, ooh, we have it. Nice. Wait. What do I need? Vainthorn. I'm assuming that's, like, Duviri, right? Research blueprint. Okay. Well. Yeah, I would assume this is, like, a resource you get. I would just have to look up how to get it. So, I mean, I got everything for Daggeth now. I mean, I can just figure out how to farm the resources and then go farm her, I guess. What is this? What are its stats? Ooh, actually, that could be really strong. That is not a string. What the fuck? This is a cool room. This is a very cool room. It's very pretty. Cult of Flats. It's such a funny name. Ugh, let me stretch it out. Thanks, Dargo. Yeah, how do I get Vainthorn? Alright, well, I don't know if I needed 20, but okay. We're gonna do it. Let's go farm Daggeth. What the fuck am I crafting? Oh, yeah. Ceres? Resource booster. Yeah. Well, let me look. Hmm. Let's see. Just do this on normal. Oh, nice. Is that it? Sorry, I'm really into this video. Is that legit it? Give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. Here we go. Okay, so Abyssal Zone. Abyssal Zone. Sorry, I went to check on my brother. I heard him jumping around, which, he's a little crazy like that, granted, so not all too worried about him, but I want to at least make sure he's not, like, jumping around hurting himself or some shit, How the fuck? Why the fuck did I push it over here? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Nice. I mean, it looks like you get about 8 to 20. Maybe you get more in Steel Path. Okay, well, we're about to find out how many we get from this mission. Does it make a sound ping when you're near it, like other resources do? Because if it does, that's gonna be super useful. I've already went down this way. Right, so not over here. I'm pretty good about like room checking and shit. So. I've never seen. Is that a leg? Yeah, you're not gonna tackle me to the ground, buckaroo. I like the Halloween music here. Very Very spooky. It's very spooky, ain't it? Ain't it, buff? Or whatever the fuck British people say. There's a heavy unit. I feel like this room's gonna be a fucking nightmare to look through, but... Is that it? No, that was just a locker. Okay, yep, not here. So... I mean, in the meantime... Here it is. Oh, I just lost all my shields. I mean, that's fine. These enemies are level 40. They're not difficult at all. So, we got it. Whoa. This is my first time ever, like, actually going for Daggeth. I completely forgot about this stuff. And I've wanted... Stop! I wanted Daggeth for a long time, so... Glad to see we're finally getting her. Okay. Nice. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I remember my friend Hector being like, I mean, they're a little difficult. No, this shit's just easy. Like, just straight up. The debuff is like, it just resets you down to 1 health. Like, just perma 1 health. That's your entire, so you can't get hit once. It's your entire health bar for the mission. You know how awful that would be, dude? There's an enemy right here. What are you doing? Oh my god, he was... I don't know why that was so difficult to get. What the fuck? I mean... Seems like an easy enough mission. All things considered. How many do you get on normal, though? That's my question. If you get, like, 4, I mean, it's gonna definitely take a while. How many do I need? I need 40 more, roughly. Give or take. Hi, buddy. I see you down there. Yeah, I was gonna come get you guys in a second. You should have been patient, buddy. Now look where that got you. Got you dead. Got you dead as fuck. You just fucking die? My god. But I don't want to find the... whatever the fuck you said. I just want to leave. You know, this wouldn't be so, like, annoying if the spawn density was like that of Steel Path, but it's just not, so... It's pretty damn annoying. Oh shit, whoops. Yeah, you get like 6 per run. I mean it's fine if you get like 6 per run, then I mean it should be more than enough. I don't know if that's like the highest possible value. I don't see why that would be or why it would go any lower. I'm sure it overlaps with the steel path ones like it does in every other mission, so maybe that's just like the lowest possible one. Okay, well, I mean, at least now we know how to farm Daggeth. So, I don't know if I want to do that again. I'll probably do that off stream because it's super duper repetitive. Let's be real here. It's super duper repetitive. I do not like the railjack. I mean, you could see. Like, I just don't like it. Like, I think the railjack is legitimately one of the worst things ever added to this game. It's not fun. Like, I legitimately get so goddamn bored playing railjack missions. Yeah, that looks good for now. Operator. Do you even love me, Ortis? Are we even friends, pal? Ortis, are you in love with me? Whoa, oh, I thought it said I had 6 million credits. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this so loud? Nice, okay. Well, let's see if this is unlocked now. Conjunction the murmur. I've waited here for you ever long. It's K12, right? Yeah, okay. I have more than enough. We'll be good. I need the compressor. I want the compressor a lot, so. I love people like this, dude. Get my 3 up. Where are they gonna spawn? It's definitely not over there. That door's blocked off. It's gonna be one of these two. Lotus, stop your yap, man. Oh my god. Let's get on with the mission, bruh. Oh, is this survival? I read it as alchemy. I like how he just flew right into the middle of the enemies. No care given, dude. Yeah, look. I mean, that nuke works. 19 kills. That's just from that nuke, by the way. Why the fuck am I doing so much damage to them right now? And do we have an Oberon? We do. Okay. Man, what is up with this shit, dude? I have not seen... It seems like the survival missions are, like, all the rage in the relic openings right now. Kill how many enemies while airborne? Well, you don't tell me what to do, but I'll do it because I'm feeling nice. I should just like farm clips and shit, like clip farm, and then be like, hold on chat, and then just write down the fucking timestamps for it, so that way later when I go back to the VOD to get the clip for the short, I can just like know when this. That would be awful. That would be legitimately. I would kill myself. Oh my god, that would be so bad. God damn, dude. See, I do good on my own. Hopefully this gives a melee influence. Because I need one. And then I get it. I don't know how many more I need, actually, but I know I'm pretty close to getting it maxed out. I could just also buy it from the Cavia. I don't know why I don't. So I 100% could. Kill 18 enemies that are 20 meters away. Okay, well that's not going to be too difficult. Especially with the range I have on my abilities. Do we have like a damage buffing frame on the team right now, or am I crazy? Dude, they're doing the Fent lean. Oh, whoops. I just killed a man. High on Fent. Man, where the fuck are all the enemies? Like I said, I feel like spawns have been just funky lately, dude. I wonder if it's this Oberon. No, they're just like not spawning, which is strange. That's what I wanted. You gotta finish it for good? Well, I wish I knew where it was. Is this it? Zaku, it'd be really good if you could take him out of the thing. Triangle wall latch. Okay, I mean that shouldn't be too difficult on SP. That's just not a good angle for that at all. This would right here would be like a fantastic angle. See, like that. There we go. Easy enough, right? Easy to farm decrees. Compressor. I didn't even have the stock for it. I guess I just can't handle it. This guy got hit by a shotgun. He just can't handle it. I love that. I love that video. It's so good. He just can't handle it. Hopefully we get it from one of these. Well, sliding. This is also one of the most annoying ones too. It's just the sliding. Because you have to kind of Yeah, see? I don't want to find the theme tag first, sorry. I really don't. What song is this? Is this Skin by Otica? Yes, it is. There we go, got it. I like how it still takes charges away from my 3, by the way, even though I'm, like, invulnerable. I just kind of want to point that out there. Like, I can take damage at all. Oh, I didn't even realize I ran out of my Incarnate charge. Let me go grab this. Since it's 150 meters away. Is this Entrati Lanthorn? This is. Very mid-reward. I am not fighting that fucking thing. Where the hell is the... What the helly? My brother's out there giggling. He's such a happy dude. He's always so happy. It's so cute. I love that kid. I love my brother. Try to be the best brother I can for him, but... You know, I have to yell at him sometimes or something, you know. Because he struggles with listening. And he doesn't learn. Like, he'll get hurt doing some shit, cry to one of us, and then we'll tell him, like, just be careful. And then he'll go back to doing it again. And he won't be careful about it. He'll keep being reckless and shit. He just does not learn. Like, it's crazy. Oh, that's the gun. I thought that was the drums in this song. I was like, they seem a little off from how I remember them. Hello? Within... Oh, I didn't even read the challenge. I wasn't even aware I used my 2. Okay, well then, good luck getting it back. I'll tell her that you had an attitude then, buddy. I don't know. She doesn't usually do anything to punish you anyways, which is why you're so reckless and rambunctious. So it's left to me. Yeah, my mom doesn't really punish him. They're trying the whole gentle parenting thing. That shit don't work. That shit, I can tell you, don't fucking work at all. Does not work at all. Clearly, I've seen so many fucking kids who are like, whose parents are doing the whole gentle parenting thing, act like spoiled fucking brats. Gentle parenting is dumb and it does not fucking work. You wanna know the reason why my generation is so rough and, like, I don't want to say tough, but so resilient? It's because of our fucking parents. The kind of parents and the tactics they use when they fucking raised us, which was not gentle parenting. It was corporal punishment. Well, I try my best to actually avoid corporal punishment as much as I can with him. Like, I'm not going out of my way to just find excuses to spank him. I do it, like, maybe once every, like, 3 weeks with him. It's rare. And it's just like a light... It's not even, like, hard. Like a... It's like a... Like a light tap on the butt to kind of get his attention up. Be like, hey, I'm not fucking around, dude. You know? So I try my best to go, like, out of my way to make sure I don't, like, do that all too much, because that's just not how I want to be as a parent. I want to have a healthy balance of both, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So I try to find a healthy balance. But I told him to sit down. He's jumping around on the couch. I can hear him. He's throwing himself around, throwing other shit around. I can hear it out there. So he doesn't want to listen. I've told him to, like, settle down and calm down a few times. He doesn't want to listen. Phone gets taken away until mommy gets home. And when mommy gets home, he can have it back, right? I thought that was part of... What is with me today? I keep thinking, like, some of the sounds in the game are... Hi. Why did you get flung? I keep thinking some of the sounds in the game are, like, part of the music I'm listening to. I don't know why that was so funny. Just the way the void rig just walks past me, dude. So good. Dude, look at my little disco pal. Did you see him? Oh, hi there, buddy. Oh my god. Nice. Thanks for the help. 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 Did we move locations? Or is this other guy just kind of dumb and by himself? No, we moved locations, it looks like. Okay. Good to know. I never saw before citrus pills. And 10. Relic open. What the fuck? Okay. How many enemies do I need? I need 2 more. There we go. You know how good it would be if this worked with Incarnants? Like, the ammo modifications worked with Incarnants, dude? I get why it doesn't, but it would be nice. I mean, it seems like they're scared about weapon power creep, but then, like, they do go and do some shit like fucking Revenant's Mesmer scan or fucking Oberon's goddamn rework, where they're just literally invulnerable and just literally cannot die. So I don't think it's that. I think I don't know. Maybe they don't mind power creep, but they don't want to give too much to every single aspect of the game. I don't know. It's just a little strange in my opinion. Doing a wall latch, okay. Oh my god, my ears just got so much more clear. CPU's running at 45, not bad. I mean, especially because I'm running super high graphics and 160 frames. You think it'd be a little hotter? Wearing a wall latch. Okay, so... What the fuck? Okay, well then never mind, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna do a wall latch, dude. Because I want to get big chunks of enemies with one go of a wall latch. Something like... I don't know. What I could have just had right there. We're gonna be stuck on this decree for a minute until I can get away from the rest of the team. Is there a moth trap in my room still? I don't think there is. I think I got rid of it. I don't know. No, I placed it outside my room. That's right. Visible. I'll take another Zaku chassis. How much? The whole Zaku set is... I have 2 Zaku sets I could sell. I need to go through my list and find out what I can list on the Warframe market. Be the same. See, like, something like this is nice for the wall latch shit. See, now I'm making some progress on it. I'm itchy, help. No way. I'm surprised I can even take down a void rig by myself. Usually my power scaling is not the best. Only 2 more enemies needed. There we go. Another one again? Boom. We got this in the bag, dude. What time is it? 4:45. I'll probably... yeah, I'll end stream after this mission run. I'll probably dip after this, too, if I don't get the compressor. Just to kind of get out of here. And also because I want to go eat. Because I hunger. No, he left the squad. What a sad day. How do I have the most kills on the squad? I'm really excited for Friday though. Like I said earlier, dude. My top loader binder gets here, so I'm gonna move all my all my cards to a new binder, which that's kind of exciting for me because I'm just kind of a big dork. Hopefully, it doesn't take 5 hours like resleeving all of them. It might honestly only take like an hour or two because I have 258 cards, which is it's a lot. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's not really that. It's a lot of fucking cards. Let's be real here. You see, I just don't understand how I have the most amount of kills in the game. By, like, a substantial margin, too. Nice. That was a nice fucking... I don't know. The way that one died and the damage it did was really satisfying to me. Like, particularly that one. The little, like, triangle three-headed one. I don't know why. Is this even Steel Path? Why are we not on Steel Path? I just realized we're not on Steel Path. Because I didn't set it back to Steel Path. No wonder I have the most amount of kills. And no wonder I'm fucking destroying Void Rigs. No fucking wonder, dude. Like, I was so confused. I was like, oh, man, I seem to have a weapon buff. I usually am never doing this much damage against them. And then it just fucking turns out that I'm actually not on Steel Path to even fucking begin with. So that explains, like, most of my confusion. So. Wow, that makes sense. But hey, opening Relics is opening Relics. I'll probably play a defense mission later. So that way, we can farm some Relics. And maybe a disruption too. Yeah, because, I mean, like, no wonder the amount of kills I have is, like, so big. It's, like, it's simply because I'm just not on Steel Path, and I have a chain beam weapon and a nuke build going, so. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Why does he look black? Not that there's anything wrong with that, I think it's just the lighting, but my drifter isn't black. I'm so confused why he looks so dark. It's kind of funny. Yeah. No, man, that's unfortunate. It even, like, registered with me that the acolytes weren't even spawning either. Wow. I need to get better about that. Anyways, it's been a fun stream. We've been live for about 2 hours. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe. Yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. No stream Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'll try to stream all week next week, so instead of just it being Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.